irish.org. I'm here with two of the guys from Fragmasters. It's the imaginatively named Neil and Whindanski. Bit better on the name front. First of all, guys, I'll talk about Crystal Serve. That game was, I thought, pretty good, and you managed to beat a team that was above your seed. So, what were your feelings after that?
No, it was really good. I mean, like, we played really well. T-side, we got like 11 rounds or something, and it was quite a good confidence booster because this is my first LAN calling as well. So it was nice to get that many rounds, and everyone was just hitting their shots and playing really well. So it was good.
Yeah, basically we played them in the I-Series qualifiers, and we played them in Inferno, and we did exactly the same, and we did a LAN. We absolutely smashed them 16-2. So when we were coming to the event, we were like, let's try and get Inferno, and we got Inferno. We started T-side, and our T-side was really strong, and everything like that could go right went right, and we just made our shots. CT was a bit struggles. We won the pistol, and then instantly lost the anti-eco. Or lost the eco, sorry, and they basically went 4-1 up. We started getting some rounds together. We ecoed them as well, and then we won out basically, and it was easy then.
Were you surprised at sort of how easy it was, especially on T-side, because you know they've come in with a pretty fearsome rep. You know they beat everyone in the qualifiers. A lot of people were saying they dodged the line, they turned up. I mean, were you really expecting to beat them, or?
I don't know. I mean, when we played them online, I didn't think, because we played them in the online qualifier as well, and they beat us on 2 maps. But I didn't think they were dodgy at all. They just looked really well drilled.
Drilled, yeah.
But, like when you bring in someone like Weber, he's obviously really good, but they can't do any other strats. So yeah, I think we were really confident going in there. We pretty much knew we would win. Like playing, even though Weber is really good, and he won them most of the rounds, but it was still we were pretty confident that we could beat them.
The reward for beating the likes of Crystal Serve was to go and play Tt.Dragons, which is the game you've just come in from, 16-2. What happened?
Basically, we tried to outfitter them, and it just didn't work. We heard from some of the Fiji guys that they have been practicing like Dust 2, Inferno, and Tuscan. Like that was the 3 maps. So we were like, okay, like that was the 3 maps we practiced as well. So we were gonna go and play like Nuke or Train or something, and like try and play them on a map that they're not comfortable on. But we weren't either. But we decided that we were comfortable on Dust 2 and Inferno, so that's the 2 maps we were going to play between them. Unfortunately, they were just too strong T-side. Everything they did, the flashes, the smokes, worked. The fast rushes, they didn't do anything really that slow, and they just like out-muscled us really, wolf-packed us, and that was it, nothing we could do.
And obviously you guys won't have seen it from your perspective, but we were watching it, and Scream did something that was fucking insane. I mean, it was insane. What did it look like from you know your perspective when you all just died?
Yeah. Well, I was actually like just before we done it, I was sitting on the bomb, and Zed threw a smoke, smoked the bomb, and knocked me off it. So I had to get back on again. And I didn't think the last guy was on short, so I was like, yeah, it's fine, we've got it. So I just stayed on it, and then I think it was MSK that died first at car, and I was like, right, it's fine, I'll just stay on it. And then literally about half a second later, everyone else is dead, and I was like, right, fuck. And I just sat there, and he just shot me through the box. So I just took my headset off, I just sat there and looked at the screen. It was just insane.
I mean, it was pretty demoralising. Did it have an impact on the team?
Yeah, for sure. We like basically had just ecoed them as well. So it was like 4-2 going into that round, so we could have been 4-3. And the momentum was definitely with us because they had the eco. I don't understand. Like basically that was it. That was the game over really. If we didn't get the next few buys, we weren't gonna do any damage to them, and we didn't get the buys, and that was that. So.
Yeah. What about this kind of LAN? What's the vibe coming into it? I mean, you know, from a Fragmaster's perspective as well. But I mean, you know, just the feel of it. Everyone I'm talking to says it's been pretty quiet, pretty boring. Are you guys feeling that?
Just the event itself?
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean everyone's been talking about CSGO. I mean, like everyone's been playing that. I think Phil had more CSGO hours than he did CSS. And yeah, like we haven't practiced at all for this LAN. I mean, Pez hasn't really been around much, so we kind of came in this LAN just going to wing it, and it's not been like the other ones where it was exciting, it's just more of a chore really. But yeah, I mean everyone's playing CSGO, so yeah. I don't know, I think everyone's more excited about that really.
I've seen you've been hammering it in that mixing channel, that's proven popular.
Yeah, like I actually have more CSGO hours than I do have CSS. Like coming to this event, like for Fragmasters, we were really underprepared. Like everything like that could have went wrong, as in like practice. I think we played like maybe 9 days overall the next 3 months, that's it. Everything like Pez had to take a lot of holidays off, I had like work to do, I was over in England and stuff, so we didn't play. And so coming to this line we were just like, just get our seed, and that's we'd be happy. But since we've got here, we're pleased. And the Elan itself, well, compared to other I-Series that I've been to, it doesn't go anywhere near it. I like the event, and I like the extra stuff that's here. But the teams, I think everyone's getting ready for CSGO, to be honest.
Well, let's talk a bit about predictions, who's going to win. I guess you felt the full force of Tt.Dragons. I mean, you must be kind of thinking they're going to do it, right?
Yeah, I was watching Very Games, and like against CRG, and they lost the first couple of rounds, and Kenny looked really, really shaky, and like so did RPK. He wasn't really playing that well either. So I think if they give that kind of start to a team like that, who have got Scream on that kind of form, they're just going to get destroyed. But it's Very Games in it, so know for a fact they'll pull someone out of the arse. But it'll be a close game, I think.
What about third place? I guess that's up for grabs now. Crystal Serve have kind of dropped the ball a little bit. Who do you see getting that?
I like to think it would be us. Even though it's no practice, we've been playing together like long enough, like the three, like the core, apart from maybe George and Pez hasn't played that much with us. But like us three, I think we could like maybe get top 3. CRG looks strong with Luke suits him better, their playstyle, and for his playstyle as well. So we have the lower bracket's going to be really interesting. I think anyone who has a good day tomorrow will come third, including Crystal Serve. Like you never know. You never know with the French guys. They can just pull it out of the bag and just come third. I don't really think so. I like to think it would be between us and CRG. If we beat Rasta and CRG beat Crystal Serve, that would be the game in the lower bracket for third. So that I think and I hope that's the game we play.
Alright, well look, thanks a lot for taking the time to talk. It's always a pleasure. Congratulations on being promoted to captain. I know it means a lot to you. I can see the pride just exuding from you.
Kicked off this down anyway. So.
I was going to say, you've done your 2 land minimum. You're alright, you're done. So see you later. But to all the people out there at camera.org, stay tuned to the website. We're going to have more coverage and more video interviews from here at I45 at the Telford Exhibition Centre.